You can really see it here. And what's out there in that's all trees.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's down.
Way down. Lots more waterfowl.
South Grand
Egrets.
River arm.
Egrets.
There's egrets out there? You can see the river channel from all of the tree stumps. Yep, that's pretty crazy. There's a boat out there.
Lots of ducks. Wow.
Yeah, so this is the place to come for duck hunting or duck picture taking. If you don't want to go all the way up to the Luss Bluffs or Luss Hills or whatever it is up north of here.
Less or Luss, however it's pronounced.
Where there's what,
Bluff.
a million whatever.
I still want to go up there. November,
well, I do, yeah.
October, November.
How do they know there's a million? How do they even?
How do you count that many? That's the question. How do you count that many?
I'm just
Sandhill cranes. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Oh well, they don't have sandhills up there, but maybe they do. I don't know.
And snow geese.
Another Florida.
Welcome to Clinton. Welcome to Tightwad, Missouri.
What?
Don't know what it's the home of.
It's the home of the Tightwad C-store, of course.
Hey, there you go.
And
oh, we got something else. They got a Dollar General.
everybody's got a Dollar General.
Oh, you gotta be special to have a Dollar General.
What? Two main roads, two letter roads in Missouri crossing
The
each other
Nook
to get Dollar
and
General?
Cranny. And fresh melons on the
Fruit.
roadside.
Fruit stand.
Tightwad has a bank. And there's another volunteer fire department, two within 5 miles of each other.
That to me looks like the place to keep your money. Tightwad Bank.
Ozark Boat and RV Storage with vacancy.
So the road gets definitively hillier and curvier,
I
which
think we're
must
headed
mean
down
we're.
toward the lake.
I'm thinking so.
But we got to go through Racket.
There's racket is ahead.
Yes, it is. Now, this is getting serious road now.
Well, it ain't Branson curvy, but
No, but for this part of Missouri, it's pretty curvy and serious.
only for a little bit. Then it kind of.
If you cross the lake twice, you're in Warsaw, and it's a whole different look. Then it gets pretty flat. Okay, where are we at on this map here? Got a little ways and a couple of zigzags to go to get to Racket.
How far is a little ways?
About a mile and a half.
Okay. Because that could be Whoopies. What? Whoopies County Line Storage.
Hey.
Man, and that place is pretty
That's
big.
Snaz.
And we weren't even sponsored by Whoopies, but we should be.
We should be. We could give them a big heads up here. Lake Road. Hey, we're getting close. Benton County. We're almost in Racket.
I'm gonna bet it's gonna be hard to see. I'm just saying.
I think this is it. I see a house. Actually, I see a gated place.
Gated house.
A gated drive with a stop sign. What we got here? Wilder RV. Not as hard to see as you thought, honey. There's just no sign on the road.
Is it another antique one in Racket?
I think it is. Look at all these storage places.
Well, I mean, you got all them boats and campers and all that stuff from people that go to the lake.
Uncle Gabby's Motel.
Racket is pretty upcoming, I'm thinking.
More storage? I'm thinking you're right. R&R Restaurant, and they're hopping for the lunch hour.
Wow.
Truman Lake Opry Show, August 25th, Duke Mason.
Are you kidding me?
Another antique mall, the Broom Closet. And
Wow.
there's a whole bunch of RVs set up, people camping.
Well, it is August. You
It
know.
is August.
So it's time for that sort of thing to be going on here in Missouri.
Truman Lake Storage, and they got security, folks. They got a high fence and barbed wire on top.
They got a Rottweiler in there.
Oh, now we're in Racket, or we're leaving Racket, one of the two.
It says Racket. I think it's just that getting close to the lake part. So this is actually
Truman Landing, fishing and fun starts here.
Snag and Hole.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little tornado prone to me. I see a lot of trailers. Trailers
You think
and
it's a target zone?
manufactured homes. So this is a tornado magnet right here, man.
Fox's Fancies. Thinking it's another antique place.
RT's, PT's Outpost? I don't know.
Ice cream.
You know, I'm thinking that they're a little tourist oriented here, don't you think?
just a little, maybe.
Since we're getting close to Truman Lake.
Yeah, we're getting close. We're getting very close. We need to be looking for an access because we're getting down into the bends that are going to be right alongside the arms of the lake. Probably through those trees there that cut, you
You'd be
can
able to
probably
see it.
see the lake. And as we go on 7 down through here, it's going to be on both sides of us.
Oh, really? Yeah, I just seen a little glimpse of
Yeah.
the lake.
Yeah, it'll be on both sides of us here. There's a glimpse of the lake that way.
Huh. On a big peninsula, huh? I can't honestly say that I'm just a little disappointed in Tightwad. Not quite as much as Peculiar, is it?
Were you disappointed in Peculiar?
Peculiar was pretty cool, but Tightwad's kind of easy to miss, really. I kind of expected more, but it is the lake.
It is the lake, and we didn't get off the main road. Are there any accesses off of this?
I don't think there is anything off the main. The main road is it, and maybe a driveway or two. I didn't.
We
see
are
any.
right at the lake here.
I did not see any roads.
Oh, here's a sign.
What's it say?
Long Shoal Park. I would take a right
A left.
or left.
You mean?
Well, like I said, it's on both sides of us, so
What? It said left. The arrow is pointing left.
That I saw a lake down that road too, so take your pick. Now, Long Shoal Park Road.
So we're going to take a stab that that's the one.
Visitors must remain on paved or ground surfaces.
Corps Engineers Park.
Hey, hey.
So what we need is the boat launch.
We need cash to access.
I don't know. I guess.
We don't need to register. We're not camping. Fee booth closed. Okay, so
We're not camping, so
we're not camping, folks. We're just pulling in.
just in and out.
Pulling in and checking it out.
So we could, if we knew how much it is to camp. These aren't that expensive to camp.
No, not at 4 parks. $8, $10 a night.
And that's kind of the majority here in Missouri for camping.
I do need the
Corps of
ladies'
Engineer
room
Park.
either on the way in or on the way out, one of the two. So
You need a what?
I said I need to stop at that little building right there, either on the way in
Just
or
like
on the
stop
way
now.
out.
We'll stop now.
I think they got showers. Look at that. I think they got showers here.
Okay, we're at the boat launch. What would you say this place was?
Back to 13.
We're gonna make a loop around so you can see what
Watch the boat coming
a
in.
very tall boat ramp looks like.
Yeah.
That's very tall.
That is
but
very tall, very steep.
The we think 10, 12 feet down from normal.
Yeah, at least. Not as dramatic a look to it as it was down on the Osage Arm.
Yeah, but that was the river.
That was the river, and that was all sandbars that were up that you don't usually see.
Yeah. This is outside of the park or the campground.
Right.
Some pretty storms building around. I'm gonna make a loop around the parking lot, see if we can show them on the camera.
The pretty storms.
You know, on a busy weekend, you would still be able to find a place to park here when you launched your boat. So we got 2 good storms going, and this one's probably going to be the other one that shows. Look at that.
Yeah, it's moving this way too.
Look at that big dude. Yeah, that's
Get
pretty.
the skidoo out. Ah.
And then there's this one kind of blocked by the trees, and that storm, where this one that's kind of south of where we came from. Where is that at? Where's it located on the radar?
That's what I'm pulling up. I gotta find us. Calhoun. There's actually 4 cells. There's
4.
one at Calhoun, one at Windsor, and then to the northeast of those, there's one. There's a big one over at Lincoln, north of Warsaw. So they're just starting to pop.
Big one?
Big one.
Huh. It's Maybe we got our directions kind of turned here a little bit.
A little bit.
Because that one looks like it was northwest of us. The big one that we could see from the boat launch.
Well, there is one, but it's up by Peculiar. I don't think we'd have been, maybe.
That would be that one over there.
But there's...
Because we're that far north that we're even with Peculiar.
There are more...
Well, maybe.
No, we're not.
No.
No, we're not. We're way south of there. And what we're seeing is either over north of Warsaw or up by Calhoun.
I don't know where Calhoun is.
Northeast of Clinton. Well, wait. Where are we?
Well, we should be just east of Clinton.
The one of them is to our northeast at Lincoln. That's the big one. And then the other to the northwest is Calhoun.
So there right there ahead of us.
Yeah.
You can see the big straight ahead, and we're heading right back into Racket because we're going back where we came from. And it's 1 o'clock.
That's Lincoln, and it might be 15 miles from us, maybe. Probably gonna drive.
I'm getting drips on the windshield. Little bits.
The heavy stuff's over there, so.
Yeah. But we're getting lightning.
It is dumping over there. Dumping.
Like I said, it's at the expense of everybody around it.
It's raining over in that field over there.
Yeah, it's right there. There it goes. That was lightning. That's good. Glad your Rain-X is working.
The last one was taken just north of Clinton. Of Clinton. North of Clinton.
There's the rain. Look how white it turned.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna make Dan jealous, you know. And we'll be out of this in a minute.
This is not nearly as intense as what we had in Springfield yesterday. At the house, anyway.
Yeah, and since we took off, I couldn't leave my window down to dry that seed out.
No. It probably would have gotten wet again today anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Another big strike. That was good. Right in front of the camera, too. That's cool.
That was good. There's not enough for me to try to get photographs of it, so.
Yeah. Now we're almost out of there.
Heavy enough it's messing with my 4G signal.
Well, hey, there was a thunder boom. But by the time we get to the top of that hill up there, we're going to be back in the sun. Dadgummit.
Oh, there's an outflow to our northeast.
Yeah.
But it's moving west, to our northwest. It's moving west, southwest. We're still in this one for a bit. Can't even see that other cell yet.
Yeah, it's right up there. Straight ahead of us.
No, this is still this one.
But there it is. There's the other cell.
Don't pay any attention to me.
Yeah. Missouri accident causers.
There, now it's updated our location. Took a bit. I was like, we're not moving on here. What the heck?
But we have more of a cell ahead of us. Straight ahead. As we are going right now.
There's a boundary that's straight ahead, and we're still in this one.
I mean, perpendicular to which direction we are going.
Right.
We're going to pass through it.
We're going this way. The boundary's set up just to our west. But that outflow that's so weird. I gotta take a screenshot of that. I see outflow. Actually, this is outflow to our.
But there's another cell.
But there's another cell
And
there.
there's another cell there building. Not very big, but there's another one building.
That is bizarre.
And the rain stopped.
For the moment. So, that. Isn't that
That's
weird?
that right there.
That's that right there, yeah. That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen one do that. I've seen individual cells pop up, but a line like that? That's crazy.
And then you've got far off in the distance, you can see a pretty tall one. Huh. Well, that's all the thrill there for a bit. We have found sunflowers.
We have.
We're
Target
gonna
acquired.
turn around and drive along so y'all can see them. It's like little bitty ones.
Yeah, but they're bloomed out. That's cool.
So this is like butterfly and bee
Heaven.
haven. I mean, they're like everywhere. And we'll just drive along here. What'd you think? A quarter mile, maybe?
Oh, at least.
And it's kind of bumpy. I get it. It's the way it is up here. And you can see all the bugs and the butterflies.
Oh, there's somebody else. Ah,
Yeah. I take it they're not here to take pictures.
maybe. Checking us out. We've been here a while.
That looks like the touristy type to me.
Just looking.
But you, even they spill out here on the ground, the bugs. So if you were to walk in there a little bit, you'd be accosted by bumblebees
Probably.
and butterflies.
I was going to step in and have you take a shot, but there was like not a bumblebee free zone. They're not prone to stinging humans, but
Well, the drunk ones might be, like that drunken
like
one
the
that
drunken
keeps.
one that hangs around the house.
I don't know what he's been into, but right in the head. Boom. B, you've been drinking.
These seem further along in their process up this way.
Yeah, you go further down, the flowers are bigger.
Yeah,
And yes, that is an Amish buggy.
yes it is.
I think it's an Amish-owned field, or at least Mennonite.
Or a Mennonite.